Hey, this is Todd Luck coming at you with another Pokemon Go video from Winston-Salem, and look what I got. It's the Pokemon Go Plus. I finally got my hands on one. So when you finally get your hands on one of these, it's going to come as a clip that's going to attach to clothing or a belt very securely. It's going to have this clip on the back, and you're going to want to remove this if you want it as the wristband. You'll just take a screwdriver to this screw at the bottom, a very tiny screwdriver, and just loosen it up and take it off, and then put it on the wristband. It'll attach to the wristband, which comes with it, by a tiny screw in the back, and you're going to need to loosen that strap to get to the screw. It's right here at the bottom. Just take that tiny screwdriver to it and hold the front in, and that should do it. Once you get it screwed in, it's going to be very tight, very secure, and you're going to have your Pokemon Go Plus as a wristband. Be forewarned that the wristband is very small. I had to struggle to get my hand through here, and it's just barely fitting on my wrist, and my wrist is very skinny. But if the wristband doesn't work out for you, it does have a clip. Or, you know, if worse comes to worse, you could just cut the wristband and put a new one in there, though obviously as a collector I'd hate to do that. I'm just kind of grateful it works on my wrist. One thing worth noting is this warning. I did get a good chuckle out of the idea of putting it in a laundry machine, because obviously no one is going to put it in the washer intentionally because it's an electronic device. But there are a lot of waterproof electronic devices like my cell phone or this camera that I could submerge in water if I was trying to shoot underwater or something, but that's not the case with Pokemon Go Plus. It's not waterproof, so try to keep it dry. Okay, so quick guide to getting this paired with your device. You're going to want to swipe down on my phone at least, and you're going to activate Bluetooth by tapping on it if it's not already activated. Tap on Bluetooth, and if Pokemon Go Plus is there, you tap on that, and then you press the button on the device, and that should pair them up. And then after they are paired, on your phone, you're going to go into the actual app itself, and then in the app itself, you'll click on the Pokeball, go into Settings, click on Pokemon Go Plus. And if this doesn't appear, you may have to press the button, but this should appear, and you can click on that, and then you'll be pressing the button again, and hopefully that should pair it. If you're having problems, you're going to need to press that and disconnect it, and also disconnect it on the device itself. If you're having problems, it won't connect again. You can hold this button for 5 seconds. It'll turn blue. Let go of it for half a second. Hold it for 5 seconds more. It'll vibrate, and that will disconnect it. And then when you click it again, it'll flash white to indicate it's disconnected. If it's connected, it'll flash blue. So, and then you can just repeat the process I just gave you, and hopefully you can get it going again. I just had to do it myself, so good luck to you. So now I'm going to illustrate how this works. I'm going to be holding it in my hand like this. Normally I'd be wearing it on my wrist, but because I'm shooting and holding the camera, this is pretty much the only way I can press the button and shoot at the same time. But just keep in mind that normally I would be wearing this thing. So I'm currently downtown because it's very Pokestop intensive here, and I need items because this Pokemon Go Plus uses all regular Pokeballs, and it will use them up quickly. So I'm here to get some items, which I can do with the Pokemon Go Plus. So both the app and Pokemon Go Plus have detected this Pokestop. It's vibrating and glowing blue, which means there's a Pokestop there, and then I can just click on it, and it gets me the items. So now I'm going to turn my screen off and just use the Pokemon Go Plus. It should work while the game is running in the background. So I'm currently walking along Liberty Street, and it is glowing and vibrating because this mural across the street is a Pokestop. And so I just press that and I will get all the items and don't even have to look at my cell phone. So I'm currently walking up 4th Street. I'm going to say that Pokemon have been appearing left and right with this thing, and I have been catching just about all of them. It is very... And here we go. Alright, so it spotted this Krabby. It's vibrating and glowing green, which means there's a Pokemon. And then I'm going to press it. And this is the Pokeball. And it's telling me the red light is that it ran away. Okay, so it's detected this nearby Zubat. So I'm going to press the button. And this white is the Pokeball bouncing. And 3 times, and the rainbow flash means that I have caught it. And so I caught Zubat, and here comes another one. And caught it too. And it's also detecting the Pokestop next to it, and rainbow of course means I got the items. This thing is very thorough. It's going through every single Pokestop very systematically, and every single Pokemon. I am not missing a single thing that I am passing. And so now I'm going to turn the screen off again and just put my cell phone in my pocket and only use Go Plus. Alright, so it's detected something else, and I'm going to press the button. And here's the Pokeball. And it's going 3 times, and yay, rainbow means I caught it. So, oh, and here comes another one. So again, this is in my pocket. I am not missing a darn thing. It is very thorough, catching every single Pokemon. And good lord, there's a 3rd one. Yeah, so far this is really great, and I gotta say, I think the capture rate here is a heck of a lot higher than if I was throwing this just normally in the app. This is pretty amazing. I'm gonna have a lot of Pokemon by the end of this walk. So it did stop working. It's become unsynced and is not acknowledging Pokemon or Pokestops. So I'm gonna click this little symbol right here and click the button, and hopefully I'm reconnected. Or, well, it is trying to reconnect. And it says I'm connected, and hopefully I will see some evidence of this. And yes, indeed, I am connected again. So, it's not perfect, but if that happens, you can reconnect. Pretty easy. And it's working again on the Pokestops. Good stuff. So my final verdict on this is awesome, well worth the money. I paid retail price for it at Toys R Us, but it's going to be selling out very quickly, probably already sold out. I just happened to see it in the catalog and got it. Just keep your eyes peeled, and eventually, you know, retailers are going to get this in, and like I said, well worth it. I wish the wrist strap was a bit longer and able to be switched out a little easier. I wish it could go between the clip and the strap a little easier, but other than that, this is fantastic. It just so thoroughly catches every Pokestop and every Pokemon, and it's just great to use with a little bit of troubleshooting. Like I said, just follow some of the advice in this video. You should be okay. But yeah, this is a great way to use this app if you're walking, if you want to play it in a way that's not as obvious. You know, you may be in a place where you don't want your cell phone out, or you know, you're driving along, you don't want to mess with your screen, but you still want to get some Pokemon. You can just press your wrist instead of having to mess with anything. I mean, this is just a really, really good little item, and I highly recommend it. Alright, subscribe for more Pokemon Go videos from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. See ya.